Pumpkin and vegetable soup. Vegan and quite easy to make. Surprise, surprise, pumpkin is the primary ingredient. Make sure that you have the flattest side of the pumpkin facing down and cut carefully. Turn it over so the cut surface is facing down again and cut the half in half. Grab a quarter and remove the seeds and some of the sloppier membrane from the centre. Again, make sure that it's stable. Slice into pieces and cut off the skin. Roughly dice the pumpkin. Again, being careful to have it sitting squarely on the chopping board. You can vary the ingredients and the quantity and ratio of the ingredients. Basically, use whatever vegetables you have lying around, mainly root vegetables and celery. Save the tops and tails of the celery and carrot for making vegetable stock. The potato needs to be stored in water, otherwise it'll go brown and oxidise. Cut the garlic cloves in half. You can bruise them or crush them a little bit as well, but that's unnecessary. The onion needs to be cut coarsely. If you cut it too finely, it will burn. Preheat your pot. You don't want it smoking hot, but it needs to be very hot. Throw in the celery, carrot, onion and garlic. Stir it well initially, and then let it settle and cook, stirring it infrequently. You want a little bit of colour or a medium amount of colour on the vegetables. Caramelise the vegetables, get those flavours coming out and build up a little bit of colour. Once you add the pumpkin, now you can see here how the vegetables are cooked down. Once you add the pumpkin, you need to stir it frequently and be careful because of the starch content of the pumpkin. It will catch on the bottom if you're not vigilant. Now, you can see the pumpkin starting to soften up around the edges, and cook it until it's almost sticking, or it's actually sticking in some parts. This is when you season it. You put salt and pepper in before you add the liquid. Add water and vegetable stock, and make sure you stir it well to deglaze the bottom of the pan, or pot more rightly than pan. You can see I didn't do a good job of scraping down the sides. Bring it to the boil and then simmer it for 30 minutes. You can see how soft that pumpkin is. Once it's soft like that, add the potato along with the water. Then bring that to the boil it rapidly for about 8 minutes. Puree the soup and season it again. You can see I use black pepper. White pepper's probably a better choice. I've just run out of it. Black pepper tends to discolour the soup just a little bit. So, vegan, gluten-free, quite a few buzzwords. Easy to make, relatively healthy. Enjoy.